Y'all ever been so in love that if you lost them, you feel like you lose everything? You've become so emotionally attached that you wouldn't know who you are if you broke up with them. Cause I have. I mean, I've tried replacing it with drinking, drugs, and more girls, and all I can say is, this ain't that story. I gotta save all the juicy content. Come on now, I can't be giving you all my secrets. Hey, give me a couple years, maybe I'll open up about my dark past. But until then, we gonna be talking about the time I broke someone's heart. You think I get my heart broken? Sheesh. Let's get into it. It was second grade, and during this time, I had a crush on this girl named Rory. Rory had the most beautiful blonde lush hair. I mean, it was just majestic. And I'm not one to hype a girl up, but in my eyes, she was like a Pokemon card, and I had to have her. So, I would go home, and I would pray, dear God, please make this girl my wife. And it would have been possible if it wasn't for this other dumb female, Gracie. And Gracie is like a rare spawn. You don't see them in your world too often, but when they do invade, you gotta be careful. The first day I met Gracie, we were coloring on the table, and she wouldn't stop staring at me. And it would have been okay if she wasn't right next to me, bruh. Just hovering over me, just all up in my ear, bro. I could feel the air coming out her nostrils, bro. Just please leave me alone. So in an attempt to save my life from this evil entity, I started some conversations because I wasn't sure what she wanted. I mean, maybe she wanted a friend. I didn't know. Have you seen the movie Tron before? Actually, I have. I just saw it the other day. Cool. Yeah, that's my favorite movie. And after that day, we actually became friends. We started talking together, started hanging out. Although very soon after, I started to notice she was very attached to me. Clingy. I didn't think nothing of it. In fact, I kind of liked it until she did something that disgusted me. We were talking inside the classroom, and she had this teddy bear, and she would bring it everywhere with her. Inside the classroom, probably the bathroom. She was a freak with it, you feel me? And when we were talking, she grabbed her teddy bear, kissed it, then put it against my lips. I was devastated. Not because she kissed her teddy bear, nah. Not even because she assaulted me. No, it was because I felt this feeling in my stomach. It was warm, soft, and gentle. Pause. Hey, what the heck? And I did not like it. I had a cold heart made out of ice and stone, and for a second, it started to melt. And I almost felt like I had feelings, And not just for anyone, but for her, which was a big no-no because I was a man of principle, a man of God. And Rory was my future wifey. We're gonna have a big old family, and even though she didn't know it, I prayed about it every night. So when this thought through the bop, banger tried to make me commit adultery, a part of me wanted to go bing bang ding dong King Kong and take flight because she was trying to take us apart. Although since I had discipline, I decided to speak up. So I told this woman, okay, thanks, I'm gonna go now. I assume she got the message because I didn't kiss her back or anything. But hey, what's the worst that could happen? A lot, actually, and we'll get into it. I was playing tetherball with my boy Joseph, and I see this girl Simone, Rory's best friend, walk up to me, and she was like, hey, Rory's inside the classroom and she wants to talk to you. And I thought to myself for a second, wait, it's recess right now. We're not allowed to go inside the classroom during recess. What's she doing inside the classroom? Unless the Lord came in clutch, finally answered my prayers. She think I'm cute, she wanna have sex. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Try to play it off cool. But I'm actually super nervous. My heart's beating through my chest. And have y'all ever been so nervous that your hands shake? That's how I was. So I walk in, and there she was. We talked for a little, and it was definitely small talk. I don't remember specifics because this was such a long time ago. But after about 30 to 40 seconds of talking, she says, oh, can I ask you a question? I almost had a seizure when I heard that. It was getting hot in the room. We're making eye contact. I was scared. It was my time to shine. And guess what? This girl, Gracie, walks in the room at the worst time. I was, so mad. Oh my. Dang you. Why me? So I'm trying to revive the situation, pretend Grace isn't there. I was like, oh, what were you saying? And Gracie, the ultimate shot blocker, needs to be recruited to the NBA ASAP because she is just blocking every shot I have with this girl, Rory. She says, there's no teachers inside the classroom. You're not allowed to be inside here alone or something like that. I was so mad internally and I didn't express it, but internally, I remember feeling so angry. At the same time, I wasn't trying to get snitched on. So I walked outside. Rory never ends up asking me the question, and recess ends. I went home. I replayed the situation in my head so many times, and the more I thought about it, the less it became about Rory and the more about me hating Gracie. And all I wanted to do was get revenge. I was plotting, and eventually I had an idea. I went to school the next day and it was recess. I was playing tetherball with my boy Joseph as usual, and this isn't gonna make sense why I'm telling you now, but it's gonna make sense in a couple minutes. So prior to this, I was like supposedly bullying Joseph. Maybe I'll tell you a different story. I think he was a little soft, But what happened was I would throw a basketball at his back and retrieve it when he wasn't looking. And clearly he wasn't a fan of this. So after 3 to 4 months, he told me, if you don't stop bullying me, I'm not going to be your friend. And I was truly hurt because this was my friend. This was one of my best friends. I was like, yo, I didn't think I was bullying you. I just thought I was having fun. So I stopped, kinda, I did it less. And I remember thinking, how am I a bully? Anyways, that doesn't matter. I guess Joseph took it a little personal, and because of this, he would end up betraying me. So like I said, we're playing tetherball, and Gracie walks up to us. Hi, can I play? Sure. No, Gracie, you can't play with us. I don't want to be your friend anymore. Leave us alone. She was so stung, I said flashbang out. She was trying to move, but her brain couldn't process what she heard. She started, And one thing I respected about Gracie was her eyes were watery, right? I could tell she wanted to cry, and I really wanted to see those teardrops just fall from her face. Just make a whole scene. But no, she actually had that dog in her. I was like, hey, this might actually be my type of girl, low key, but I was in too deep. So she says, why don't you want to be friends anymore? And as soon as she asked me that, I heard, finish her, because I hate you. Fatality. She started running, crying, and I felt great. My friend Joseph was like, you're a jerk. He starts running after her and tries to comfort her. And I was big chillin', mission accomplished. But in all seriousness, I did feel a little bad because even though I didn't like Grace, I realized that I was like Grace's Rory. And if Rory was to do something like that to me, then I would have been hurt a lot, especially at such a young age. Your feelings are so fragile. And I was wrong. I shouldn't have said I hated you. So recess ends and I see my boy Joseph. There's something different about him, just the way he walked. He had a little pep in his step. I was like, hey, yo, what happened with you, Joseph? You just won the lottery or something? And he seemed hesitant, He didn't say anything when I asked him why he was so happy. I was like, whatever. We're in line, and then I hear some whispering and chattering. And my boy Chase was like, yo, Sticks, did you hear about Joseph and Gracie? Word was spreading quick around the block, and my shooters were quick to let me know what was happening, you feel me? So Chase was like, oh yeah, they're kissing. What the heck? My boy was greasing up the ops elbows, and that wasn't gonna slide with me, you feel me? Not to mention, he got his first kiss before me. How? Also, I know I just broke Gracie's heart a couple minutes ago, but I couldn't help to feel a little jealous. And I couldn't help to feel like Joseph was trying to get back at me by kissing Gracie for all those times I used to bully him or whatever that means. So I asked him, hey Joseph, is it true that you kissed Gracie? Nothing. Joseph, is it true that you kissed Gracie? Nothing again. Joseph, is it true that you kissed Gracie? Yeah. Bastardo. It was said he would destroy this and not join them. Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. I hate you. Okay, those last 7 seconds didn't happen, but I for sure felt that way. Now I'm mad because I really felt disrespected, and I couldn't let that slide. I had to make an example out of Joseph for future people that tried crossing me. My hands were tied. He left me no choice but to do one thing. Miss Pearson, Joseph kissed Gracie. Joseph's face turned so red, and our teacher said, "This is true." "What you talking about, Willis? I ain't never kissed no Gracie." "No, he's lying. Miss Pearson, he's lying. I promise you, he's lying." "No, Miss Pearson, he's lying." I was in shock. My own brother betrayed me. How could he do this to me? The freaking bastard. Also, Chase told me that Gracie kissed him. He didn't kiss Gracie. So in my eyes, he as well was a victim from this apex predator. And you could just tell Miss Pearson did not want to deal with this at all. She walks up to Gracie and she's like, "Gracie, did you kiss Joseph?" "No, Sticks is lying." Puta. "Sticks, why would you lie?" But I didn't. You can't do this to me.
I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
I hate you, Gracie. Sticks, apologize to Gracie right now. No. Sticks, apologize. That was very rude of you. No, I meant it. Do you want me to call your mom? Hey, Gracie, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry about lying too. I shouldn't have made that up. Psych, I still hate you. I hope you die. Alright, let's go inside the classroom now. And after this day, we were all still friends, but we kind of drifted apart. I switched schools the next year, and Joseph continued attending Oh shoot, I just said the school's name. With all that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, you eating your little snack. I could hear you through the screen. Close your mouth next time. Just kidding. Deuces.